Okay, this is another kitchen tip that I'm sharing with us. Like when we go to the market to buy meat, fish, pork, for those that eat pork, most of the meat we have in the market now carries a lot of fat. And we do not want to consume all the fat that comes, this animal fat that we consume here. We don't want to eat or consume all the fat. So one of my kitchen tips that I'm sharing with us is this. After boiling that, this is chicken that I boiled. It's chicken water. I boiled the chicken. I have grilled the chicken, and it is ready for me to use in my stew. But this water from the chicken I boiled, I'm not gonna waste the water. I will use it. Is it broth or syrup? I don't know what we call it, whichever. The chicken water. I'm not going to throw it away because it has a lot of oil. So what I did is to pour the chicken water in a bowl that will enable me put in the freezer. Then this is it in the freezer. I brought it out of the freezer. As you can see, the oil has settled on top. The oil has settled on top of the container that I use. So what I want to do now, I will use my spoon to begin to scoop the settled fats. Can you see it? Can you see? I'm scooping away the fat. All this is fat. If you did not allow it to chill up in the freezer or in the fridge, it will not settle. You know, oil stays on top. Oil and water cannot mix. This is fat, which is another form of oil. We don't want to consume this because it is not good for our health. It's not good for our heart. So after freezing it, I use my spoon or any spatula I can get around. I use it to remove all the fat before I can use it to cook. The same thing goes with meat, like goat meat. I like using goat meat to make my soup, my ofo were edikaiko or whatever soup. A foriro that I want to cook, I use goat meat. I do the same. Most of the goat meat we get here from the market carries a lot of fat. So I boil it. After boiling, I do the same thing. I put the meat aside, get the water, put it in the freezer so that the oil will settle on top. After it has settled, I will scoop it out. Then I'll use it to cook. You can see a lot of oil. Look at this. Look at this. All this is oil that we will have consumed. It will go and congeal our heart. It is definitely not good for us. But when we are growing oil, hey, when we see oil in chicken, chinayake, now be the best too. But now as things are changing, we are getting older. We don't want to consume all the fat. So look at it. I'm gonna throw it away. And this is my chicken broth, my chicken water that I'm gonna use to make my stew. And my stew will come out tasty. Or I want to make jollof rice. This is the water that I'm gonna use to cook my jollof rice. And my jollof rice will come out with that chicken flavor. Even if you don't add any other flavor, with this, your rice is very, very palatable. God bless us, and as we eat, whatever we put into our system will nourish our spirit, soul, and body. It will not kill us, but it will make us to live longer to serve this God. God bless you. I remain Sister Blessing Amadi. Bye for now.